Our brains are being melted by the algorithm.
Okay, so one of the things that's been irritating me as of late is everybody's apprehension towards the algorithm and derision towards bot-driven automated recommendation. I mean, come on, guys. All this effort to forego responsibility for the current state of the internet? All of this energy wasted on blaming something that can't defend itself? I thought we were better than this. So many people on the internet are talking about how our attention spans are worse than a goldfish's, which is apparently 9 seconds? Big eyebrow raise there. But even if that was true, is that a useful metric for understanding how people interact with the internet and information in general? Well, the CEO of Patreon seems to have formed a lot of opinions about the state of algorithmically derived internet. So I'm going to use my old school laptop, watch the video myself, and form some opinions of my own. Ow, damn it, my elbow. Okay, so credit where credit is due, the video is actually pretty good. I would expect nothing less from the CEO of a major tech company, but still, you know, I want to praise the video for what it does right, which is inherently make a hypocrisy of the video itself by actually making the video pretty fun to watch. In terms of opinion, Jack Conte spends most of the video, stating the obvious, things that we already know about how algorithmically derived content usually works on most platforms. He then ends the video plugging Patreon, which is really interesting considering the fact that Patreon doesn't do half of what he said a good algorithm should do. Let us not forget that Patreon is first and foremost a subscription-based social media platform. It has little to nothing to do with any sort of algorithm. When you subscribe to a person, you're just getting that person's timeline. And when you subscribe to multiple people, you're just receiving new content in the order that it's made. Patreon does have rudimentary processes for discoverability that are inherently human-driven and not algorithm-driven, which, funnily enough, reintroduces the same biases that YouTube tried to get rid of when they coined the algorithm in the first place. Patreon as a platform doesn't have any internal system for collaboration as far as I'm aware. And so Patreon only really exists as a supplementary source of somebody's main content creation stream, whether that be YouTube or Twitter or TikTok or Instagram or whatever the fuck. You know that thing about the goldfish having a 9-second attention span? That is a misconception that is so well known that fucking Boing Band talked about it in his video against whatever the fuck that other guy's name was. What we have in this video is essentially two diametrically opposed opinions. One, that our attention spans are getting shorter, we can't focus. But then also, two, that we focus on the wrong things.
Huh?
That doesn't make sense. Either we're focused or we're not. So pick one. The essential criticism that I have for Patreon is that it necessitates centralizing content around the creators, instead of simply having content for its own sake. Don't get me wrong, it's a great business model, which is exactly why YouTubers exist. Why are we reinventing the wheel, and also, why are we kind of making it look shittier? What you have to understand about the nature of the internet is that it was first invented so that laboratories could communicate, send information back and forth. The first iterations of the internet for the public were built off of community, not centralized on any particular persona, Forum websites based off of interests, hobbies, or localities. A lot of people hate websites like Reddit because they're inherently cringy. They pretty immediately reveal human bias because they're mostly human-driven. It's a community-based website, not a creator-based one. And for all it's worth, YouTube seems to have struck a pretty beautiful balance between Reddit and Patreon. You can choose to have a community-based experience with the added benefit of specific spotlighted creators, or you can choose to have a creator-focused experience with the added benefit of a creator-based community behind them. But you can't have one without the other, not without making significant trade-offs in, user experience. That's fundamentally why I've come back to YouTube time and time again, because it's a model that works. I mean, it works for other people. It might work for me, hopefully, eventually. In short, Jack Conte's business model really tries to be a knockoff Bandcamp wannabe, but it only really succeeds in being a worse version of OnlyFans. Ooh, I just heard myself. God, wait. Oh, that sounds so harsh. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for watching this video. Check in with me tomorrow where I will be getting my official schizophrenia diagnosis at the doctor's office. The voices. The voices. The voices.